8:52 and I went to bed at like 3:40. I slept a little over 5 hours. When I get up, I'm gonna have water, and weigh myself. I have to get rid of that bed frame, it's driving me nuts. Go knock on the door if that guy calls me a jackrabbit. Sees me walking quite often, actually, at night or whatever, and you want to ride, or where are you going, or no, I'm out walking, don't want to ride. Walking and listening to my music is my salvation. Sometimes I'm in a hurry, to catch the bus going somewhere. I do accept rides from people, as you know. The other day, the guy calls me a jackrabbit, gave me a ride. He's like, what do you do? Wondering, do you go out with friends or anything? I'm like, no. He looked a little taken aback by that. What do you do for fun? And the other guy who's been married, the one who walks all the time, keeps himself in great shape. He's in his 70s, he's been married for over 50 years or something like that. I met his wife as well. And he was assuming that I was married. He didn't say, are you married? He said, so does your husband ever go out walking with you? I said, what husband? He's like, you're not married. I'm like, no, he knew that. And then I proceeded to tell him that how I left LA and that I'd been in an abusive relationship for a long time. Pretty soon I'll be making that oatmeal concoction again that my mama loves, that I love too. It's good to mix it up, and all she does is have Cascadian Farms granola every morning for breakfast. And a lot of times she has it, a little tiny bit of it at night when she takes her meds, because they say one of the meds she's supposed to take with food. She likes when I make that oatmeal concoction. different and make a huge thing of it. And then I split it up, so half goes to her, half goes to me. Yummy, yummy. Flax and hemp and chia and nuts and blueberries. Remember I got those frozen blueberries and banana. I really, really want that gone. Seriously want that. Now that I have my bed on the ground instead of on the bed frame, I had to improvise, unfortunately. I used to have my camera up on the base, and that's too high up now, so I have the camera up on that thing that I got and try to get. And to those of you who like me but refer to me as being a selfish bitch, and you're right, at times I can be, because I'm not a saint, not even remotely. I do try. I am trying. Just in regards to anything. I actually have no idea why a couple of guys who like me said that. I don't even know. I told you, I don't even remember. I do too many videos to remember any specifics. I'd have to watch the video again, and it's an hour, and it's my longest type of video. The camera only lets you go 80 minutes. So when I have 80-minute videos, it's because the camera cut off. I mean, I had no idea what time it was. I straightened out my mama's room the other day. She had a whole bunch of expensive jockey wear that she had one 3-pack she'd purchased, and then when they went on sale and I bought my own, I called her up and asked her if she wanted me to get her some, and then she wasn't even wearing them. I thought I might have all of hers accidentally or something when I borrowed them when you know, if I was down to no underwear or whatnot. But no, it turned out I hadn't, and she just couldn't find them. In her world, if something's not right there, she doesn't even look, and as far as she's concerned, she can't find it. So you know, I rearranged her every season. I rearrange her closet and, you know, put in the front the sweaters, and then move all the, you know, whatever season it is now, all the summer stuff is at the way. This closet's lengthwise, so it's at the far end. Right in the front, right by her, where she, you know, right where is all the sweaters. But I actually found 5 clean pairs of the jockey underwear, because she had said, I'm like, Mom, if you paid $8 a pair, or even on sale like $6 or whatever we paid, I forget, $6 a pair, something like that. Why are you going to wear the ones that are like the Hanes or Fruit of the Loom or whatever, that are only $1 a pair, that they say are not as good, that are too tight, whatever? And she's like, I couldn't find the other ones. No, you didn't want to look. I straightened out her whole thing. And I took all the cheap underwear and I hung them up in the closet to separate them from the good fucking jockey underwear. She obviously likes the jockey underwear. She would never want to buy it, you know. Certainly no one's forcing her to buy it. I can't wear the other kind, but if I could, You know, they don't fit me right, they're too tight, or whatever, I don't like them. Don't you think I would if they were the same to me, if I could pay $1 a pair instead of $8 or $9 a pair, you know? But she likes the jockey too, but she just couldn't find them, so I did all that for her a couple days ago. Bought that Pharaoh from Vitacost. Never even made it. I bought armor. I bought all this stuff because one of those for Women First magazines was talking about the benefits of all these different super grains, you know. And I don't even make it. I don't know why. Well, for one thing, probably because it wasn't that long ago that I got it, and it turned to summer, you know what I mean? Summer's like, who feels like making anything? She and I really enjoyed that soup. It wasn't even soup from the freezer, but remember I bought like those 20 pounds when it was on sale. I'm sorry, it wasn't on sale, but they had, at a certain store, they had huge ones for the organic, so it might as well be on sale, because they had huge ones in the package, and instead of scrawny ones, and I bought like 20 pounds worth. Did I buy 20 pounds worth? I did. And I carried home 20 pounds worth, yeah. I did. And I froze it all. And freezing it was summer squash and zucchini. Freezing it, I noticed it gets like soft or something, so probably not conducive to like frying up, but putting it in soup and then blending it is fine, you know. And again, it was an incredible deal because they had huge ones in the package, 2 huge ones in the organic packages, you know. Are not by pound, they're just by such and such amount a package, you know. It's usually $3.99 a package, and if you get scrawny ones, they ain't worth it, but you get huge ones, and you're getting them for like $2 a pound. Organic summer squash and zucchini, that's fantastic, and I love them, you know. So I'm going to shut this off. I'm definitely going to go back to bed. I'll have to make myself sleepy somehow. There's all different ways. I watch one of my videos, I'll definitely get sleepy. From what I'm reading, the MSN had like 27 ways to get better sleep and stuff, whatever, but even naps are good. You know what I mean? I used to think it was imperative that you're supposed to get your at least 7 hours a night all at once, but you don't. You technically don't have to. They're saying anyway, even if if you've gotten deprived of sleep somehow, take a nap. There's all kinds of things they say to do. I guess. I did sleep straight through 5 hours. Obviously, it's not enough. I never have trouble falling asleep, but I have trouble staying asleep for the recommended, 7 to 9 hours. Of course, the other day when Mom was at church, I slept 3 to 9:30, but then I went back to bed till 1, so, you know what I mean? There's all sorts of ways I can make myself sleepy and go back to sleep for a few hours. I have no pressing engagements today. I don't have anything to do. My mom doesn't have anything to do. We got all our bills paid. We paid the rent. We got all our other bills paid. We got it straightened out. Told you there was some kind of problem with how, I don't know, I had double checked when I had entered her account numbers online, and then there was a problem where I don't know, but we got them all paid anyway. If we had to pay them over the phone or manually, or go in online and do it manually, because I don't know, but they're paid anyway, don't have to worry. All the bills are paid. Don't have to worry until the next bills are due. That's good. I joined a bank account. I was supposed to open up a thing online and never did it, and I don't know what happened to the secret PIN thing or the instructions or anything. You don't know what happened because it's somewhere mixed up in your mess. Yeah, no shit. But I did at least open up all the accounts online. It's much easier to have auto pay and to not have to worry about mailing the bills in or anything. It's easier for her, and it's easier because I'm on my Hotmail all the time, so we don't have to worry. I have like 53 No More Fake News John Rappaports I haven't read. Could go read those, and those would put me to sleep too. As long as I have my earplugs in, I can sleep even in the afternoon. Curtains are blocked really good. I mean, the sunlight from coming in, and I could even go watch on the road. Watch these people doing all these exciting things, including sexual things I wish I were doing. But there's a price to be paid too, and they do drugs. I don't know, they do some kind of thing that I don't even know what they're doing. Remember, it's based on a true story. I have no idea. I'm assuming it has something to do with it, but they break something apart and put it in tea, and So to the extent of the things they're doing, I don't wish I was doing that. they're like all writers, you know, Kerouac is, I don't know, I'd have to read the book, but they're writers and wanting to really just get into the nitty-gritty of existence and experience everything and live life to the fullest. And but they're nice about it. See, the Riot Club, they were just fucking assholes. Assholes. Just spoiled brat, filthy rich college student assholes. I think so far anyway, the characters in On the Road are not like that. They're not gleefully hurting people or anything like that. Sure, they're hedonistic, but they're not hurting anybody, you know, intentionally. Although they, I mean, when I say they're not hurting anybody, if you get into real morality and, you know, cheating and whatnot. But the Riot Club men were just fucking scum. They were such scum, all of them. Just scum. And I think it goes without saying, no matter how, they were all, a lot of them very attractive, but they were scum. It goes without saying, I wouldn't want anything to do with guys like that. The characters in On the Road aren't saints by any means, and one of them is, you know. But I don't get the sense, so far anyway, that they're pure scum. Far from being saints, let me tell you, but far from being saints and pure scum. The Riot Club men were just scum. Already in it anyway. I think there's a difference. I mean, some people you can do bad things and at least recognize it or be sorry or, you know, have some sort of remorse. Those Riot Club men were just pure scum. Again, I haven't watched enough of On the Road to form a solid opinion about the characters on the road. They're far from being saints, like I said. But I'm far from being a saint, and I'm way better than the fictional characters in the Riot Club, you know. Next up in my Netflix queue is Rob the Mob. That's based on a true story. I'm sure that's going to be interesting. Will it appeal to my mom? You never know with her. She couldn't stand the riot club. I don't blame her. She left and went to lay down. Didn't get ready for bed. I had to wake her up. To take her meds to get ready for bed and whatnot. But Rob the mob is too, just like it sounds. This guy and woman wind up being like vigilantes or whatever, and they rob the mob. But they're putting themselves in danger. Might enjoy that. She enjoyed watching the Liam Neeson ones, different ones. Recently, we saw Run All Night. He'd done such bad things, but he was sorry. In the end, you felt like he redeemed himself.